Good morning. It's about 10:40 on Friday morning, December 30th, and I'm about to get started with writing again. I spent a good chunk of the morning thinking about what I wanted to do today, thinking about the introduction, and just kind of letting it percolate a little bit. I think that something that people often don't tell you about writing a book is that it involves just a lot of thinking about what do you want to do. And I do a lot of pre-writing in my head. So spent the morning thinking a lot and just got back from a quick run and I'm ready to settle in. And I've decided that today is going to be all about digging into the details. There are a lot of aspects of this book where I said in the draft, oh, I'll get to it later, or I'll wrap that piece up later, or I'll worry about that later. And so today I'm going to circle back to some of those things and see if I can add in the final couple pages to a chapter, the final glossary items that I was putting off, start getting in some details with the references page and things like that. So I'm setting kind of an informal goal of adding another 10 pages or so to the manuscript by doing all of those things. I'm not sure if that's realistic or not, given that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to tackle and how little the items might be. But right now I'm at just under 130 pages. So I'd like to see if I can get to 140 by the end of the day. So we'll see. Not sure if that'll happen or not. So I'm ready to dig into the details on day 7 of my 10 days writing retreat, working on this book on managing your professional academic identity online. Thanks for following along. All right, it is 12:40. I've been working for about 2 hours. And in this session, I tackled completing the glossary, which I was able to finish. I added about 250 words, which gave me an additional page for that. And then I also tackled cleaning up the references, which I realized I had not been including at all in my page count overall. So that ended up adding another 8.5 pages and 1,500 words to the document overall. And then I went ahead and just chose a chapter to tackle and clean up. And I chose a chapter that I had been focusing on relating to academic CVs and resume creation, and was able to add in about 750 words to that chapter, which ended up being about 2.5 pages. And I feel like that chapter is very close to being done. I have maybe some references that I want to layer in, which maybe I'll tackle this afternoon. But other than that, the chapter is finished. So that's exciting. That might be my first like actual complete chapter. So that means that during this session, I was able to bring my total word count to 36,765 words, and to bring my total page count, including references, to 141 pages, a little over 141 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break, and I'll come back this afternoon and tackle some of the more detailed components of this manuscript, because as I said, day 7 is all about digging into the details. Thanks for watching and following along.